morning, welcome to my channel. It's the Reclusive Crafter and my name's Dawn, and today I've got something a little bit different. I've decided on what my next project is. For those of you that saw Wednesday's video, which was my ideas folder that I'm putting together, or journal that I'm putting together, I'm going to continue working on this on a Wednesday, so that'll be No Waste Wednesday. Today is obviously Stash Busting Saturday, and although this probably isn't a stash buster as such, I have decided I am going to be doing the Alice in Wonderland collection for Scrimping Mummy. So this is also going to be a design team project as well. And what I wanted to do was just walk you through this, and what makes this slightly different, and the fact that it is going to be a stash buster, is I have also got in my possession one of these lovely little treasure books, and it's Alice in Wonderland. Now, I've had this in my possession for quite some time, and I've decided to coordinate the collection of Scrimping Mummy, so Amanda's collection, into the treasure book. And I'm going to be combining the two. So this will be quite a nice little experience for me. I have done one treasure book previously, but I've never combined a complete digital collection into a treasure book. So we're going to see how that goes. And we're going to get started on that today. But what I would like to do is just walk you through this collection. It is absolutely stunning. For those of you that haven't or are not members of Amanda's Ko-fi site, it's absolutely worth every effort. It's £3 a month. You get access to virtually all of her printables, and I say to practically all, because some of them there is a small charge because she puts a lot of work into what she does. But most of them are available to her members for the £3 a month subscription. And let me just walk you through what you get. This is just one collection I've got here. So we've got the main page here, and then we've got the journaling pages. I mean, these are just gorgeous, aren't they? I haven't put these in any order. I've literally just printed them off for now to decide how I'm going to use them. So there's that one. This obviously would be the front with the Alice's Adventure in Wonderland there, and the little rabbit. And then we've got the Cheshire Cat with Alice looking up to him there, and we've got some journaling spaces here. And the floral design that Amanda has used is just lovely. If you're familiar, obviously, with the Alice in Wonderland story, it's all about the red and white roses of the Queen of Hearts. So there's those. And then, like I say, I haven't put these in any order, so forgive me that they're sort of all sort of bitty. You've got some beautiful fussy cuts as well. You've got the wordings here, and you've got Alice, Drink Me, and the little watches as well. You've got more of the floral designs here to do bits and pieces with in whatever way you want to. There's journal cards and some little button punches as well. Journal cards, tags even. They're not journal cards, they're tags. These are the journal cards, and these are lovely. Look at these. There's these ones, and there's this, and the little Mad Hatter, and then we've got the little wordings there. We've got basic journal pages. I say basic, but they're very lovely decorated. And some more here with the Mad Hatter and the playing cards. And we've got the Mad Hatter and Alice. Isn't that lovely? I love Alice in Wonderland, although just digressing slightly, I don't know if any of you have heard of the author Christina Henry. She actually writes, her genre tends to be writing about fairy tales, but quite a I don't want to say sinister or macabre, but it's kind of a complete twist on the actual story. So if you love Alice in Wonderland, maybe it's not a great idea to read those sort of books, but yeah, it just gives you a whole new idea of Alice in Wonderland and what the actual meaning of it is, which is quite interesting. As I say, I digress, but this one, I don't know if you can see there, but we've got just the faint picture of the little watches, the White Rabbit's watches in the background there. And then here again, we've got plenty of journaling space with the flowers, the little watch, the playing cards. We've got the playing cards by the rose bush here, painting the roses red. I just love it. I just think it's beautiful. And then the little bottle drink me just squeezed into the roses there. Very lovely. And then obviously this is effectively what would be the start of the book there. Gorgeous. And then Alice and running away from the playing cards, and another lovely design there with her name. And we got some more fussy cuts. As I say, I'm sorry these aren't in any order. I've literally just pulled them off the printer as they came out. But we've got the White Rabbit, we've got Alice, we've got the playing cards, we've got the little teacups and cakes. And then here, we've got some more journaling cards. We've got the I was going to call that a rabbit then, it's a caterpillar. We've got the caterpillar. I don't know if any of you have seen the cartoon version of Alice in Wonderland, but I love that one, where the Disney one, where he says, "Who are you?" It's really funny. I really didn't do that justice then, so forgive me, but it is lovely. And then we've got Alice here, and I think that's when she's in the court and she grows tall. She's there obviously with the little bottle and drink me, and then she's there with the dodo. And then again, this is the design of the cards and the roses, where they're painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red. And then a couple more tags. Aren't they lovely? So beautifully designed. Alice with the Cheshire Cat. We've got some tabs there, which are always very useful. Even if you don't use them in this particular journal, they're useful for other journals as well. We've got a couple of pockets there, which are lovely, aren't they? They're beautiful. And then what else have we got here? I don't know why this is all back to front. I've got a blank page there, that's why. And then these are the backing pages. We've got the, what are these? They're the symbols of the cards, so hearts and clubs, diamonds and spades are on there. And then we've got a lovely, I don't know what colour that is. It's almost a sort of a mauvey pink magenta colour. It's absolutely lovely, actually. Or whether or not that's just what my printer's thrown out, I don't know. But I absolutely love that. And it's got all the letters of the alphabet behind it as well, which is really gorgeous. So there's that one. We have got the green with the little polka dots on, the darker polka dots. And in conjunction with that, we've also got the red with the darker polka dots as well. So we've got those very pretty backgrounds. And then we've got a green one of all the letters, which is lovely. Beautiful colours, aren't they? And then because this was her September journaling joy, I've printed these off as well. I'm not sure I will use these in the journal, but they were part of the kit. I wanted to show you basically what you're getting for your money. So that's it. And you know, even if you joined the membership and only printed this collection off, you know, it is just such fabulous. What's the word I'm looking for? Value for money. It really is. It's just lovely. So I'm going to combine I say all of this, I'm going to try and combine as much of this into my journal as I can. I haven't decided yet how it's all going to look or what I'm doing with it. As with all my things, it kind of talks to me as I go along and tells me what I need to do, which might sound a little bit freaky, but then I guess I am really. There we go. So that's that. Like I say, we've got the little treasure book here, and the treasure book is the story. Now, there are little scribblings in this because obviously it was a child's book. It belonged to a child at some point. That will all be sorted out, and I will take you through how I intend to do that as well. But this is the little book itself, and as you can see, it is just the story of Alice. This is all going to be taken apart very carefully, I hasten to add. And we're going to make it all work. And the colours are absolutely lovely. All the colours are what Amanda has used in her digitals as well. I mean, the mauves there, if you look at this, just to show you, the colourings, Amanda's pulled the colourings out so well. It's so good. It really is so lovely. And then we've got the tea party and the croquet, and they're running away. And yeah, and then we've even got the little index at the back there, which I will probably include actually. I kind of want to use all of this and incorporate Amanda's digitals as well. So I'm actually going to make a start on this right now. So that's my plan. What I want to do first of all, I don't know if anybody who's watching has actually done a treasures book before. Like I say, I have done one. And what I'm going to do initially is just take the pages out so that I can separate the pages from the cover. I didn't think what that was called then. Honestly, I do have trouble with my words sometimes, in case you hadn't noticed. So I'm just going to start working on this for as long a time as I've got, really. I don't want to take forever, but I do want to show you the process that I use so that you can take this away or take some ideas away and maybe utilise them for yourself, which would be lovely, wouldn't it? And I'm trying very hard not to damage the pages because we don't want to do that, do we? If we can possibly help it, of course. And this is quite tight in here. It shouldn't be quite so difficult once we get this bit out. There we go. That's got that one, I think. Nearly. Yep. Yeah, all I'm doing at the moment is just cutting off the sewn in signatures. But it's quite tricky. Oh, I got that one. Lovely. Quite tricky. I'm trying to do it without damaging the... Oh, that's no good, is it? I'm trying to do it without damaging the page at all. I'm struggling. Come on. There we go. I've got it. Yay. Just caught the page a little bit there, but I think it'll be okay. Right then. And now I'm going to just ease these out if I can. Is it going to come out? Come out, wherever you are. I have also treated myself to the Wizard of Oz digitals as well. So that's Amanda's latest one. I'm going to be looking at that at some point too. Okay, so that's the first bit nearly out. One more. Now then, I think... No, it's not. I thought that was going to be attached to the folder, but it isn't. Take that one. Okay, so first signature is comfortably out. We will work on that one. And then, where's the next one? Here. So I'm going to take this one out now. Yeah, The Wizard of Oz. Oh, to be honest with you, Alice in Wonderland is one of my all-time favourites, and The Wizard of Oz is my absolute all-time favourite of the children's stories. I just think they're absolutely lovely, aren't they? There we go. The Wizard of Oz. I'm talking about The Wizard of Oz, and I've got Alice in Wonderland in front of me, but I'm so enamoured with what Amanda's done for The Wizard of Oz. For those of you that don't know, it was first filmed, I want to say the 1940s. I'm pretty sure it was the 1940s. It might even have been a little bit earlier. I'm not too sure, actually. But if you actually watch the film, it's incredible, the special effects and things that they had in those days. It really just blows my mind when I watch it, that they were that clever way back then. Right, now then, this one is going to be a little bit more awkward, because I don't know if you can see there, it's actually glued in there, so I need to be very careful how I bring this one out, because these two pages here are actually attached to the back section there. So I'm going to very gently just ease those apart. And even if you damage the pages, don't worry about it, because there are things that you can do. And if I damage any pages, I will show you the fixes for all of that as well. So don't worry too much about that. I'm just gently easing this out. And I think what I would like to do now is get a craft knife and just start easing this one out. Oh, now that's beginning to tear there, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to very carefully just take that down there. Did I manage to get it? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Now, I'm just letting this ease away from the folder of its own accord. I'm not pulling or tearing. I'm just gently easing. And as you can see, that's just beginning to ease itself off of the backing. I don't mind if the backing gets torn, because it's all going to be recovered up anyway. So that's absolutely fine. And my biggest fear is just tearing the pages. So, and there we go, that started tearing. I'm just going to cut that down again, just very gently, making sure I don't go all the way back through to the back cover, because we don't want to do that. There we go. It's quite a slow process to do this sometimes. Sometimes they come out really easily, and other times they don't. But you can just ease them out. Let's see if I can get my ruler down there to ease that out. Is it coming? Oh, well, that was clever. I've just put the ruler straight through there, but it doesn't matter. Like I say, I'm going to show you how to redo all of this, so that it's in keeping with the book itself. In fact, what I might do, if I can get up the centre there, is just take out. I'm gonna do it, and they're gonna do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I can feel the ruler going right the way through now, I think. Yep, there we go. Oh, okay, so the ruler is all the way through. So that's good, which means I can now cut this if I really need to be able to get these pages out. I really wanted to try and get the backing off if I could without making too much damage, but this is obviously very well stuck here, as is here. So I'm going to save myself a lot of aggravation, and I'm just going to trim that down there. But this will all be replaced very simply. And like I say, I'll show you all how to do that as we go along. There we go. Okay, so I'm now just going to pull that off because we don't need it. That's all going to be replaced anyway. As long as I don't damage the outer cover too much, then I'm good with it. Okay, so that's that bit out. Let me just chop that bit off there. Lovely. Take all this little extra bit out there. All right. So that, I'm going to keep that because I might be able to use this bit down here that's not been damaged. So I will hang on to that. And now we are going to do the same, if I can, with this one. Okay. It's been very well stuck down, but it is tearing away quite easily, I'm pleased to say. There we go. Right, so we've got the signatures out. Hurrah. Let me see if I can just get these pages off of here again without making a complete hash of it. These pages are going to be two separate pages. I'm going to cut that rather than tear it. Let me just get a cutting mat. There we go. Just going to use my cutting mat just to take that down so that we lessen the damage. And then I'll decide how it's all going to be repaired afterwards. There we go. Okay, so this is all going to have to come off eventually, but I'm not going to worry too much about that just for the moment. Just having a look to see. Yeah, it's pretty heavily glued on there. Okay, well, we'll sort that out in a mo. And then what we're left with is this. Okay, so I haven't decided yet how many signatures I'm going to have, so I'm not going to do anything with the folder just yet, but what I will have on the actual folder itself is I will utilize the front cover. I'm probably going to utilize the back cover as well, but I might cover that up. I'm not 100% sure, but I absolutely will be using the gold strip down here. So that will definitely be used. All right, so I'm probably going to cut that out or cut it off potentially. So we're going to come back to that one too. Okay, so that's that one. Right, so what have we got here? Let's have a look, see. So that was there and there. Okay, I'm going to see if I can separate these out because they are glued together, not stuck together. Just gently ease it. Ease. There we go. It's just beginning to come apart now. I just want to get it apart enough just to be able to put the knife down there. Sorry, I just lost my cutting board then. Okay. Now then, let's see if I can do this without damaging too much more. There we go. Yay, there we go. Lovely. All right, that's nice. And then I'm going to take that off there as well. I'll try and take that off there as well. Okay. I'm going to run my knife down there. And again down there. Okay, so that's the nasty bit taken off there. And then that leaves me that page. And actually that's not too bad. We can sort that out. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. If and I can ease that away. There we go. That's easing away quite nicely. Okay, and then we're going to cut that down there. There we go. Okay, so that is the book now completely dismantled. All right, so that's obviously going to be the front, and then I need to coincide that. This will probably get covered, and yeah, we shall make a start. Let's see how we get on. So I also need to work out from the actual digital collection what I'm backing with what, because obviously some of this will get stuck on 2 pages. So for instance, this page here, not here, but here, will probably be covered with something possibly like that. Like I say, I haven't decided yet. This is literally just day one, so it's all in my head coming together. So I need to now go away and decide what I want where and what I'm going to be printing on the back of each, so that I can start collating the signatures so that I know how this is going to look, and in turn how big this spine needs to be to incorporate it all, because that's going to be the big thing, is making sure that we get the spine right to coordinate with the rest of it. Just wondering if that's actually stuck on there. Sometimes they're stuck and sometimes they're not. Okay, so that's what we're planning on. Early days. So that's Stash Busting Saturday. I've made a start on my stash. Next one will be Mishmash Monday. And Mishmash Monday, I will show you how I'm going to be sort of putting it all together. So hopefully I'll have decided on the signatures and roughly where things are going to be going so that we can start collating. All right. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will look forward to seeing you all on Monday for the next exciting instalment of Alice in Wonderland. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.